Mic check. Okay, we good. All right. Welcome to Talk Your Culture. I am your host, Chris Fagan. I am happy to be back with y'all. I know we've been gone since December. I've had the pleasure to do the Black History Month honorees with all the 10 guests that they're having this year. So that kind of consumed my entire January. But it's all right. We are right back in this thing for February, Black History Month. And I have a very special guest, somebody that I've been prolonging to bring on here, but the time is now. And he's a very special guest. He's known in Central Georgia, well known. I'm not sure how far his name travels outside of Central Georgia. I'm pretty sure it has by now. Mr. Joe Ward, welcome to the show, man. I wish I had the applause thing to make the little noise.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes. Welcome to the podcast. Shout out to Dick. He kind of made that thing happen. We're gonna jump right in this thing, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Now let me see. I think the first time I don't think we met, but the first time I saw you, it was a pool. It was a party at the time it was called GTOs.
Oh yeah.
And you was at the door. I don't know if you was security or what, but you was at the door and you wouldn't let nobody in unless somebody from the other door said that they could come in. But then all of a sudden I started seeing people give you money and they was going in. I said that joke is slick.
Hey man, look at the money, bro.
I said that joke is slick. You know what I'm saying? And that was my first time like kind of meeting you, you know what I'm saying? And then it was further on, I kind of got to know you through my sister, you know what I'm saying? She would talk about you quite often, and somewhere along the lines, you had called me for a flyer.
Yes, sir. You do my flyers.
Yeah. So from that point on, we kind of started to know each other for real, and from then on, I just kind of followed you and see what you was doing, and I see the success follows you everywhere you go, man.
Yes, man. Pretty much something.
Is that something that's easy, or that comes to you easy, or is it difficult?
It's kind of easy now, but it took a while to get to where I am.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people think it happened overnight, but this thing been going on for I'm 41 years old now, so
Right.
Since I was 16, it been going for a minute. For the last 3 years though, it's been
So 16, you would say the entrepreneur inside of you start to emerge.
Yeah. People tell you when in school, man, I started out by selling cookies and brownies out of a football bag.
Oh yeah.
Every day in school. So students were buying it. Then here come the teachers to get them out of the classroom. Like, man, you got some brownies on. Back then, you would think they had a little something in them.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? Anytime the teachers start to get involved, the success seemed like it's inevitable, because there was this construction teacher that would allow me to bring my clippers into the tool room and cut students' hair, but only way I could do it if I kept him trimmed up. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, he was a white guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So then he told his buddy. Next time you know, he was in there. So it kind of, once those teachers get involved, man, success is inevitable.
I did a barber too. I did cut hair.
Oh yeah?
I used to cut hair on Friday night in the locker room.
I think Ray told me that.
Mm-hmm.
Ray worked with us for a little while. He would talk about you real often, especially when it came to food and singing and band, stuff like that right there. Yeah. So definitely 16. So 16, did you graduate at 18 or 19?
I did, 18.
Yeah.
18 years old, class 2000 out of Griffin, so.
What was your first move out of high school?
My first move out of high school was first football. I had recruiters from all over, man. Albany State came to my house. Well, the military's come to buy crystals and try to get me. You know, girls just come by, all them recruiters. Then somebody told me, man, when you get in the military, you won't see them girls no more. So I was like, shoot, you know, that's out of the question.
Yeah.
So Albany State, I'm gonna give them a scholarship, get a chance, and I got ended up getting hurt before I even go, and so college wasn't for me. You know, I couldn't play ball no more. So after that, I went out in the free world, and I was still determined to work for myself while I was still working for other people. But I want to, hey, I'll do this job, but I still want to do my own thing. So I can sell clothes, sell CD. Back then, take them CD with $10 a piece. You know what I'm saying? That was the food was out back then.
So you would get off work and still work. Yeah. Multiple sources of income. So the title of the episode is called The Ultimate Hustler. So can you kind of like give us a breeze through of all of the businesses that your hands are tied up in?
Oh, well, The Ultimate Hustler, that's something can anybody take from me. It's a title. Right now I have an income tax office, A1 Tax. I've been doing it 15 years. Shout out to all my customers from Thomaston. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I got Hibachi Joe's. I got A1 Catering. We also brought into the business of Carl Hop as well. That we're going to relaunch again this year. We also have my own cable app on the Fire Stick, A1 Cable. That's well too. I still do my baking every now and then. So it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And, you know, I enjoy it. They all come together at one point, you know.
So who would you say or what would you say kind of gives you the inspiration to move how you've been moving? Like, is there a person or is it something that happened?
You know what? I look at a lot of people that don't realize I look at them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coming up, I used to look at my uncles and, you know, some of the people who hang around the street. You know, I always be like, dang, how they do it? Even they might be drug dealers, but I watch them. I watch how money flow. Being the end of the day, in the back of my mind, he also has a business part. And I worked for Kendall Law Firm. One of the black attorneys out of Griffin. I worked for him for a couple of years. And I used to watch him move. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. In the day, it was him and that group of gentlemen. They had a group together. I forgot the name of the group. But they used to meet, I think, once a week or every 2 weeks. And they used to come in and power their money together by real estate property and all this, that, and the third. But I would sit back and like, okay, I see what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, end of the day, I was always be like, okay, this person does that thing, this person does that thing. You know, and I always told me I always have more than one source of income. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's definitely something my dad would. I mean, I didn't know what he was talking about at first when he was saying it, but it got clear to me as I became an adult. You know, that one job, it just had you struggling from week to week. You know what I'm saying? So definitely for me it was my father. Like, he just stayed on me all the time. Like I was like you, I would watch people, but it was just my dad. He just was on me all the time. So you know what I'm saying? I definitely owe that to my dad. Throughout all your businesses, every business that you have done, still doing, which one do you have the most passion for? The kind of passion where it don't feel like work. You can do it all day. I like dealing with people. So Hibachi's definitely taking me through that. Yeah. It don't feel like work. It don't feel like work no more. Do it all day. Do it all day. Anytime dealing with cooking, period. With Hibachi, I can be myself. Yeah. Entertain people. Talk my junk. Yeah. People talk junk back at me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm willing to bet that everyone on here probably know who you are, but just in case y'all don't know who this is, if you ever heard of Hibachi Joe, please contact this man as soon as possible. Book him for something. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. For sure. All right. These next few questions, they not kind of as serious. You know what I'm saying? You get to kind of let your hair down on these questions, you know, just rattle your brain a little bit. These are the kind of questions I ask people all the time in the barbershop, just to be asked them. And for whatever reason, it seemed to always spark a long conversation. So let's see what it do with you. All right. So if you could go back in time and change only one thing, what time would that be when you go back to, and what would it be that you change? Man. You know what? If I go back and change anything, I don't know. It's kind of hard. Because I grew up as the only child. Oh. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I be wondering, how would it be if I really had a brother and sister, brother or sister that came to come up? So if you could change a certain time, it'd be a time
Well, you was a kid, and it's almost out of your control.
Remember what? It'd be high school. Because I didn't have the work ethic back then, do I have now?
Okay.
If I had work ethic, if I worked hard at football, baseball, and basketball, no, scratch out basketball. Baseball and football. No, if I would have had a better work ethic like that, had somebody to push me more, you know what I'm saying? I would have worked harder and been in the gym every day, you know, and do what I got to do to make it.
You think professional sports would have been within your grasp?
Yeah, because what happened was when my dad made it to the NBA, I always thought that name was going to take me places.
Okay.
But hell, that didn't work. So, you know, I was like, I got the same name, but I'm a different person, not him.
Right.
So I had to go create my own name.
Right.
And it's funny you said it because like yesterday, Mr. Milton, one of the teachers, his birthday was yesterday, I think. I had a 69. And I thought, I'm a football player, man. He'll give me that 70. Let me tell you something, bro. I got my report card with 69 again.
It still was 69.
And I looked at him. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
And he told me, he said, man, I said, man, you gave me a 69. He said, I didn't give you that.
You got that.
You made that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't give you nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You went to a grade because you did the work.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That day for, bro. I was pissed off at him. I was in 9th grade. I said, you know what, though? The more I got, the older I got, and I thank him for that.
Mm-hmm.
Because he really nipped in the bud, like, give them who you are.
Mm-hmm.
What you do your name is. You still got to do your work.
Right.
To get the way.
Still got to do the work. That's right. So, changing in high school, of course, I definitely go back to high school. And I think my answer is identical to yours. I didn't have the work ethic. I didn't know there was anything that existed called work ethic. I thought everything just pretty much came as a dream. You're dreaming and it happened, but I was wrong. So I get that. All right. Your life is on the line here. You could possibly die. But there's a way you can save your life. You got to get rid of one out of 3 things. Number 1, your eyes. Number 2, your hands. Or your wanker.
Shit.
You got to get rid of one of them. It can save your life.
I get rid of my eyes.
Why is that?
Huh?
Why is that?
Because you can't see them haters.
I ain't never think about that.
You can always use these.
I can imagine that.
You don't need to see nothing.
I can imagine you probably keeping your hands because of your work.
That's it.
That's why I would keep my hands. My hands do everything. Without my hands, I can't do nothing with my feet other than run.
When you got to bring the lights out here, because I'm already dark. So my lights off all the time with me. Man, don't worry about that.
See, that answer's different for me. I mean, I like to use it, but man, I can't imagine not being able to see. Because that helps my arousement. Like if I can't see you, I can't get aroused off sound. I have to be able to see you. I have to see your facial expressions. I have to see how your body reacted to me. If I can't see it, then I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
That's when you have your imagination. That imagination come into play. You know what I'm saying? And hey, what you don't see won't hurt you.
You ever try to walk around with your eyes closed all day?
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. Sometimes you ain't no lights in the house. You hit your bump your toe.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, man.
I let it be light.
All right. Well, my man said he gonna definitely get rid of his eyes. All right. I ain't got no problem with that. All right. Could you use $500,000 in your bank account right now? Not that you want it. Could you use it?
Always.
Okay. All right. And you have the opportunity to win $500,000, but you got to drop kick your loved one down a flight of stairs, 5 steps. Does your parents, both of them, still living?
Mm-hmm.
Either one of them, drop kick them down the flight of 5 steps.
It's one of them parents. My dad got to go there. Yeah, got to go. That day you 6'6", you be all right with a shortfall for you.
he gonna be all right with
He'll
it.
be all right.
But definitely not mama.
No, hell no.
But if it was your mama, that was the only choice, would you still do it?
$500,000. She's still living and she'll still be alive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
She'll be all right. She'll learn, hey, put something in her hand. She'll get all that.
Yeah. My mama said she'd get me if I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we ain't gonna. The rule is you can't tell them till afterwards. But
Right.
she said, if you tell me that afterwards, she said I'm gonna have to get you, and you ain't do it. So my mama said I better do it. All right. This is one of my favorite part of the shows. We're gonna play a game. It's called Say Something Nice. All right. Now these pictures are very challenging because they are pictures of people and things that no one likes. So it's kind of challenging to say something nice, and if you got it in you, figure it out. Let's see if you can. Let's go with this guy first. Donald Trump. What do you got nice to say about our former president?
Yeah, he tell the truth.
He tell the truth?
He don't sugarcoat nothing. He is what he is. Look at him. He tell you like it is. He gonna tell you what it is and how you think about it. So
do you have a certain level of respect for him?
Yeah, I have respect for him. I used to watch the little show all the time.
What show?
Yeah, what's the show he had? Where he sit down and get fired.
Yeah. This was before he was president.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fired Arsenio. I remember that.
Yeah, so I love this show all the time. Then I look, he became president. At first, I'm like, nah, I don't like him. Well, I don't like him, but he's...
You don't dislike him?
He's a straightforward person.
Right.
He gonna take like it. Even might be wrong. He's still gonna take like it is.
Did you vote for him?
No.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What about this fella here? People having a tough time liking this gentleman. Herschel Walker. Got anything nice to say about him?
Somebody lost a lot of money.
His money?
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody put him up to that, man.
Okay.
Herschel Walker wasn't no politics, but somebody put him up to that.
Okay, well, he wasn't a good politician.
He was a nice running back in college. Bro.
Nice running back in college. Do you know anything about his MMA career?
No.
So you didn't know he was mixed martial arts artist?
No.
Yeah, he was into the sport for about 7-8 years. He wound up winning a belt one time, but I don't think he got to hold it for a long time.
Yeah, I ain't never known about that.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, now let me see if you got anything nice to say about this lady right here. If you remember who that is. It's Lorena Bobbitt.
She should have kept it. She should have kept that.
Oh man, she had every man in the world pissed off with women.
I ain't never know that could really happen to you.
Yeah, and make the news.
Yes, sir.
She's famously known for removing the penis from a man.
She still living?
Yeah, this is the current picture of her.
Run.
So, do we got anything nice?
No.
All right. Well, that's 2 out of 3 then. We did good then. All right. Cool. Back to some more serious. All right. You have children?
Yes.
How many?
2 girls.
2 girls.
25 and 22.
Oh, so they grown?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's a blessing. You just said you was 41.
Mm-hmm. I started early, man. I'm joking. I started in high school.
Oh, I had
Came in with freshman 9th grade, and before I graduated, I had my second one.
Oh, I had a young brother in here the other day for a podcast about baby fathers versus daddy. And there was a young man in here said he jumped out there at 16. So, yeah. It happens.
Yeah.
My sister got started early. Back then, it seemed bad because you're young.
Right.
But now she's just in her early 40s. Her son is an adult, and she's living a life without, you know what I'm saying? I got started like 30. My kids still little.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying? I still gotta do things that she. I can't do things that she's able to do. So she just up and jump on the plane.
yep,
That's one ticket.
that's it.
If I get on a plane, that's 3 tickets. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, there's no real blueprint to raising children. How do you balance being a father in such a demanding business or businesses?
Well, I raised my last one, my baby girl. So I really raised her. Going back and forth working. I had a lot of support, a lot of family support. Mama, auntie, you know what I'm saying, grandma, you know what I'm saying. So the family was very, very important in that situation. So my family, you know, they looked out for me and her
Support
family
system.
as well. Yeah, we had a good support system on both sides.
That's good. What do you try to teach them about this racial climate or this inflated economy?
Well, they both doing a good job themselves. Baby girl, she's a cook as well. She do sell food too.
Okay.
But I be trying to teach her the business side of the business.
Right.
You know, I said, you're not making no money, you making no sense. You know what I'm saying? I said, you can't be making money and not making a business. You know, and to today she still don't realize that, but she's 22, so she's gonna big up soon.
It's gonna register at some
life
point.
gonna be her best lesson. You know what I'm saying? So once she do that, my oldest one, she don't have to call. She don't call me for no money on her boyfriend, so I think she okay. They work. They both got more than one job. They hustle. You know, they both got their hustle in them too. You know what I'm saying? So they pay attention. They very smart.
So when you talk to them, do they seem like they have complications or difficulties with the racial climate
No.
that we in? Do you think that that's just a generational thing, or that's something you and your
That's life.
co-parent did a good job?
That's life. That's everywhere you go. But they have to understand how to remain humble and think on the other side. Like there's a lot of ignorant people out there. You know what I'm saying? You can't help people how people would talk. I would say racism would talk. You know what I'm saying? You're not born racist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's something you was taught to be.
Do you advise them to carry a weapon for their safety?
It's all the time.
Did you teach them, or they kind of taught themselves?
Well, I taught them because they know what I got. They know what I carry. They know how I live. You know, so I always told them the way I don't live a dangerous lifestyle.
But you be a lot of places.
I be a lot of places.
A lot of neighborhoods.
And people be trying to, watch or whatever. So that's why I had to watch how I move.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I slowed down a little bit. I used to be in entertainment. I used to be in promoting businesses and leaving the club with $5,000-$10,000 cash on me and stuff. I had to send a decoy. I had to send money out the door earlier. You know what I'm saying? Got people watching.
Right.
But I don't trust nobody. So.
Yeah. It's a situation that's difficult for me because I don't have a weapon. I have never looked into getting a weapon. I just don't want one. Do I need one? Maybe. But I'm just scared that I might get one and I might not use it for protection. I might use it out of anger.
Well, I say everybody told a gun is a killer.
They have the potential to do it.
No, besides being law enforcement too as well, and correction, stuff like that.
Okay.
So you shoot to kill. You're not made to shoot to hurt. You shoot to kill.
Shoot to kill. Thing. Right.
So if anybody gonna harm me, I'm gonna hit you first.
Right.
You know, this ain't no killer, but no pushman.
Right.
You told a weapon, you're a killer. Because that's your main thing to do. And it stops somebody from hurting you.
Yeah, that's a very touchy subject for me. I really don't even know how to go with my children about things like that. Although I know they know about it because the songs are talking about it. And, you know, I'm pretty sure at some point when they grow a little hair around their face, they're going to start thinking like that. Yeah,
because the peers around them. It might not be your kid, but y'all
right.
gotta look at the kids around them. They're going to be the problem.
Yeah, because you would think that this small town used to be kind of quiet. You wouldn't hear about things like that going on, but it almost became normal around here.
It is normal because people, they blame everything on medicine, depression, all these different diseases people got going on. People still blaming people. I tell them, come down the road, people 40 years old still talking about something. Well, when I was growing up, when you gonna start blaming your childhood on your stuff now?
Yeah.
Shit happened back when you were 10 years old.
Yeah.
Man, let it go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Man?
Yeah, you're right.
You can't keep blaming everything. I didn't have no daddy. So, hell, me neither. You didn't have no daddy, but you grown. You know right from wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quit making an excuse. I didn't have no daddy coming up. Okay.
Yeah. That seems to be a lot of people's problem with they have excuses.
Yeah, my shirt said, "But no excuses, bro."
Oh yeah,
no excuses. Man.
Can't have them,
boy,
man.
Octavia Morris on the uniform, by the way, man. But yeah, can't have no excuses, bro.
Yeah, I love that, man. I myself, I love history and I love different cultures. But I only study them in my living room from my computer. Whereas you, on the other hand, have been traveling a lot. Can you tell us about some of the different cultures you've experienced?
December I went to Dubai. That's a different culture itself. It's just like America though, but they're more. It's more laid back.
Mm-hmm.
You don't nobody have a weapon in Dubai.
Right.
You can't have a gun.
You can't have a gun?
No.
I would love to live there.
So you look, that's your spot.
Yeah.
So, and there's no stealing, there's no crime there.
Mm-hmm.
You have crime every now and then, but they get crime, you got to go.
Right. You gotta get out of there.
Get out of there.
Dubai is where? Is it India?
Somewhere it's 7 countries together. So.
But is that the culture of India?
Yeah.
Indian?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, Vietnam, the Muslim.
Now, like I said, I do a lot of studying from my living room, and I watch the movies, and they all seem to have the same format. Like, for whatever reason, everybody there seems to love to dance in the middle of the street. Does that happen, or is that just some TV stuff?
Yeah, that's just that's TV. Them something. Their streets, you can't even really. They got a guy walking down the street getting trash off the street the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, super clean, bro.
Right. So
the
listen, this guy that owns a couple of stores around here. We call him Bill. All right, and his daughter got engaged, and they had like a parade through town. Same stuff I see on TV, and this is going on. Everybody's like, Bill do it big for his daughter, and I'm like, no, that's just how they. That's how they rock. That's how they do their thing. That's how they move. And they was just going up and down the street dancing. And I was trying to tell people that where they're from, everybody in the community would be involved rather than standing back just watching and, with their phone out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I always wanted to know, is that just something you just go outside and just a group of people just bust out dancing?
No.
I mean, that's interesting, man.
No
guns.
No guns at all. No gun, no confrontation. Everybody nice over there, man. They treat you like royalty over there. They're very expensive, though. I tell you that,
I'm pretty sure it is.
If you want a shot of Patron or a shot of Don Julio with $26, that's a one shot, no double shot.
Anywhere else?
This came from Japan.
I love the Asian culture. I told my nephew that if he ever went to the league, that would be the first place I want to go with him. You know what I'm saying? There's 2 countries that you could take me to and just leave me. One of them is China. The other one is Africa. You just drop me off.
You can drop me off in China. Leave me in Dubai. Don't go nowhere.
Why I can't drop in China?
No, sir. Not right now.
China is it's like it's not too far from America.
Shot that balloon, so ain't no telling what China might do y'all now.
I'm a big old martial arts fan. I love it.
See, once again, that stuff y'all see on TV. I've learned like they tell you that people say, "Oh, Dubai strict. You can't wear this. You can't wear that." That's a lie.
Yeah,
they're not strict. I went to Tokyo. I wanted to see sumo wrestling. But I was a week late. They just stopped the tournament. So they're going to do it again in March. So I'm going back again in March to sumo wrestling.
Sumo wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean, naturally, it's the stuff that we see on TV.
It's American. That's American. Like hibachi.
No. I watch the Asian companies. Like, it don't even be in English.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I really love the culture, man. Like, you know, I really feel like I know martial arts, even though I ain't never been taught it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why my love for the food is so high. You know what I'm saying? I probably go to the Chinese restaurant twice, 2-3 times a week. You know what I'm saying?
You eat American Chinese food.
I know.
So that's the difference. People thought I went to Japan for hibachi. There's no hibachi in Japan.
It ain't?
No. Fried rice, they look at you crazy. Tokyo's big on soup, noodles. They got rice, but it's steamed rice.
Right.
They're big on straight from the water and the shrimp, cleaning it, cooking it right there.
Mm-hmm.
They're big on the salmon, tuna, not cooked. That's right here what it is.
So where did hibachi transcend from?
That's an American thing.
Oh, okay.
It's everything.
That would explain why our hibachi restaurant got Mexicans in it.
Yeah.
And not Japanese cooks.
They got me cooking.
Oh, nah, I've had it. You know, I've had it, and it's very authentic. I love it. Yeah. What are some of the similarities that you see? You know, you there, but you be like, this reminds me of America. People.
When you buy the people, their cars.
The cars.
Their cars, man. Let me tell you something about.
They love them cars. They fix them up.
A Rolls Royce and a Bentley like a Honda.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Nice car. They gonna do it big over there.
Okay.
And people are nice over there though. But they look at you like some kind of look at you sideways. I went to Greece. Some people are very rude. Like they don't say excuse me. They invade your privacy. It's like that everywhere you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's no such thing as excuse me. There's no excuse me. They just.
Do you think that that's a cultural thing, or do you think that is just something that other countries have with Americans?
That's everywhere. That's a cultural thing. That's everywhere you go. But it's not here. We say excuse me. If we feel like you didn't say excuse me here, we think you're racist or prejudiced.
Well.
But over there, it's just how they move.
Yeah.
You know, they just like even when they're driving, they just cut you off. And if their nose get in front of your car, you gotta stop. If you hit them, you at fault.
Oh.
So it's like if they move like that. Somebody come walk past you, they bumped you, but I'm not at home.
Have you been to Africa?
No.
Do you plan to go?
Yes. My lady, she loves Africa. She has a godchild over in Africa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's
we have 2 or 3 Africans that come in the shop and they talk to us. You know what I'm saying? They just tell us. They just basically letting us know that, you know, what we've been taught about Africa is not always true. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, then now I'm starting to watch more TV shows and movies from Africa to try to kind of get a feel of their culture and how they kind of move. You know what I'm saying? I know that they're black people, but they're not American black people. You know what I'm saying?
I think you see, like I've learned from her going over there. What you see with how they live, their houses, and where they get their water from. That's real.
Yeah.
Don't have Wi-Fi.
The main thing that I like about it or love about it is ownership. It's easy to actually own something in Africa, whereas here on a piece of paper it says you own it, but you're still paying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Taxes or insurance, so it's like you still paying for it. You know what I'm saying? Because you buy a car, the car paid for, and you constantly paying insurance just in case you crash it. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like you pay for another car. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I do like about Africa is ownership. I always said that if I went, that'll be my last time being an American citizen. From that point on, when I come to America, it'll be vacation. You know what I'm saying?
You have to adapt to it now.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I believe I can. I mean, we had to adapt to this. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I like the idea that, you know, you can have multiple wives. I'm not mad at that idea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, why you want to keep your hand in your eyes.
For sure.
The one I got, you won't want them.
That's a conversation for another day. We'll get into that. But yeah, it's Black History Month, and I've had the opportunity to do those interviews with the honorees, and just listening to them talk, man, kind of gave me the feel for where is my place in Black history as far as my community is concerned. You know what I'm saying? So, what would you say your success has done for the community?
I've been told that I didn't realize a lot of people follow me and watch me.
Mm-hmm.
But I have given a lot of people the opportunity to start their own business, start a hustle. You know, they used to be scared, but they see me and they look at me like, oh, hell, if he can do it, I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't kill nobody. I don't kill nobody's dream.
Right.
But like I tell people, somebody got to be a worker.
Yeah.
Everybody can't be a boss.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't get to this level. And it ain't easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So somebody got to be a worker though. But I know you do that and do this too.
So you opened up job opportunities and created doors for people to walk and be successful. That's good. That's good. When your time on Earth is up, what do you want your lasting memory to be in your community, or just period?
This period, the guy that gave you opportunity, I'm the guy that you know, I give you the opportunity in life, and anybody can be what they want to be, as long as you put your hustle to it.
My sister told me that if you're not useful, you're useless. You know what I'm saying? So, I know people like to think being used is a bad thing, when that's what we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be used. We're supposed to be able to be utilized. And you know what I'm saying? So when my sister said that to me, it really resonated hard, because she said, if you're not useful, you're useless. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I asked you that question, because you was useful to these people. You see what I'm saying? And you probably going to continue to be useful to these people. So that's why I asked, what would you want your lasting memory to be? Which is that, what you said, is you gave opportunity to people. And that's a big thing. You know what I'm saying?
In the day, they're gonna cry about it for 2 weeks, and then have just another dead person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta move on.
You gotta move on.
Yeah.
People that use you sometimes don't give a damn about you. And I realize that.
Yeah.
That's why I only deal with certain people for afar.
Mm-hmm.
But I just do my job. It's a blessing. Everything else in God's hand. I don't worry about it. If you use me for the wrong opportunity, I'm not worried about it.
Right.
You gotta deal with that.
You gotta deal with that. I know you said you play football. Do you have a prediction for the Super Bowl, or is either one of those your teams?
I'm a Pittsburgh fan.
Pittsburgh.
So I'm gonna go with Philadelphia in this one.
You're gonna go with Philly, based off of the quarterback or the entire team success rate?
The team in itself, just Philly, because at that time.
Yeah. Do it seem like their skill set is gonna be a little bit more overwhelming for Kansas City? Because they seem like to be a resilient team, Kansas City.
You don't know what Kansas City gonna show up.
Oh, okay. So it's a mystery.
They're here to mystery though.
Oh, okay. Okay. Pittsburgh your NFL team, your college team?
Georgia.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I used to be a Georgia fan.
I was born and grew up there. My dad played for Georgia.
Okay. That's what's up. Yeah, I used to be a Georgia fan. I mean, for football, I guess I still am. I never really liked the basketball program. I tried to like it when my nephew played, but I just could never get to it. You know what I'm saying? I wound up growing love for the players, his teammates. You know what I'm saying? We got a bond. I still know them, but just the basketball team, not really. But when the football team come out, you're gonna see me with them G's, that red and black. You know what I'm saying? Joe, man, I appreciate you coming on here, man. Is there anything somebody you want to shout out, or you want to give an encouraging word to somebody who might be watching?
Shout out first about my whole team, man. I got my boy Larry over in the cut. I taught him hibachi game as well. He was a complete stranger, and I met him.
Oh.
And he has his own catering company too.
Okay.
But I put him on hibachi, so if I ain't book him, he gonna do his own thing himself. I got my other guy, Mr. Red, Mr. Charlie, had birthday to him, 67 years old, my oldest chef. I got my boy Marvin, I got Marvin, Derek, Philip, J. Munt, my whole little crew, the Goldie. My backup team, my girl Latoya, she played a big part of my life now. In the beginning, hibachi jokes too.
Okay.
She wanted I'll cook the rice, and when I'm on the road, got more rice cooking. You know,
okay.
And I had a lot of time I'm working, but she said no. She said no person. I can't do this. No, you gotta do this way. So you gotta have a good person on your team.
Yeah.
A good teammate, a good business partner. She always told me I'm the only business partner that she needs. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I tell you that my family for always been supporting me. My family watching now. My daughters, everybody willing to support. You know what I'm saying? My whole community, but basically my family, man, they've been there for me. I think they supported me more now than any other business I've done. You know what I'm saying? And it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? So I really thank them for that as well.
Well, it's definitely a growing business. I seen you everywhere with it. You got a couple of trucks now. Yeah. Had the opportunity to have you for my nephew's birthday party one time. That was my first time tasting it, and man, I gotta say it was amazing. If you don't know who this is Joe Ward. He got multi businesses, but his most passionate one is the Hibachi Joe's. He do catering, and he'll have his truck set up. He'll let you know. You go to his Facebook page, Instagram. He always keeping you updated. This I forgot to tell you that this podcast is sponsored by Scrimmage Live up here on Bethel Street. You go in there and get you a cigar, sit back, watch the sports, order some food. Maybe one day I'll have a get together and I invite Joe down here.
I call my body team. I've got my A1 catering team, my supervisor, my Uncle Melza, my Auntie Kim, my Auntie Glenda, Barbara.
Oh yeah, get them all out there. Get them out there.
My catering team, man, y'all know I forget about y'all.
Oh,
we got one coming up, and also T-Town Thompson, man. They've been a big support.
Yeah.
We got sister Brittany, Auntie
Dawn.
What's the church over here, man? Y'all really been supporting me, Thompson, man. I love this. Y'all keep it up.
Yeah. I remember when you was doing my nephew's birthday party, and Cortez called me on the phone. He was like,
Cortez, my boy.
He said,
happy birthday, Cortez. I miss your party. We had to work, man. Cortez.
He said,
hey,
man, tell Joe.
I'm somewhere near Thompson. Cortez. He's gonna call and get 5 plates.
Yeah,
he's gonna get 5 plates.
He said,
don't let him find out. Hey. He said, man, come sit in my yard, man. You come sit in my yard, bro.
Yeah, he always had gatherings in his yard, so that's a big thing he always do. But yeah, he definitely called me. He was like, man, tell Joe to send me a plate. I said, Joe, send me a plate. Joe said, man, that man don't miss me. He don't miss. But all right, man, I sure appreciate you coming through, man. Maybe we can maybe I'll have a shindig up here at the Scrimmage Line one day, and I'll invite Joe down here. And for those of y'all who hadn't had a chance to try it, we'll see what we can do then. There it is. All right, appreciate y'all coming and watch. Yes, sir. Hold them knees.